Exciting news, winning the bid to host the Masters tournament next year, but you got to hit the ground running. Your thoughts?
Yeah, we started with something small and we presented that to the VTA in November last year. But just, thinking about doing a 4 or 5 team tournament, and it blossomed into something crazy. The Masters, 18 teams, like 500 people on island. And the 2017 event will be like our practice run. So a lot of friends coming down from off island, ex-players from the league. So that'll be very interesting.
The good news for us, I think, is we've got a really strong community and a lot of people who I think have their heart in this and are willing to put in the time and effort to make sure it's a big success for the island.
You guys are planning to have a mini tournament prior to next year's big event?
Yeah, so 2017, like in a month actually, end of September, is where we've pitched the BTA last year actually, and then they've helped us host that event, and this will be like the dry run on team scheduling, transport, hotels. So that's what we did with George. We visited a lot of those, requesting some quotes, so to make sure it's reasonably priced for the guys, even from Canada. Let's say the exchange rate's not too favorable right now.
Okay. When can we see a possible schedule of sorts for next month, and then looking forward to 2018?
That's what we're
Very
here
soon.
for.
Waiting for it. All right.
So today we're meeting obviously these are the guys from the BBHA, so our league on island, but discussing this year's event, but simultaneously we need to give all the details for next year by mid-September.
Oh, okay.
So kind of need to run both events at the same time while fixing the league also. These guys are impatient to start.
Well, one thing I could say is that the league here thrives, and people really look forward to it, both in line and the street ball. But what would you consider the one that gets the most juices flowing out of the membership? And there's a pause.
It's definitely the street hockey. The ball hockey is the passionate one that guys have on the island, and we really want to use this tournament as a vehicle to grow the game in Bermuda, because really the street ball, you really don't need a lot of equipment. You just need shoes, a stick, and gloves, and a helmet, and you can play. And we think that with this Masters and with the increased exposure and bringing the island more aware of the sport through Harbor Night events that we're going to be doing, we're hoping that it'll get more youth involved in playing the game, because it's a great game, and I think once people get a taste of it, they get a passion for playing hockey, and we want to leave a bit of a legacy here in Bermuda with ball hockey and it becoming a more local sport rather than just expat.
Will the event next month be a Masters as well, or is it just more of getting familiar with scheduling? Okay.
Yeah, we all age. We're going to define the Bermuda teams actually also right now. So trying to make it equal. We don't want a blowout team and then someone's going to lose 10-0.
Okay. Now, this Masters tournament, we all know about the regular one that you guys go to year in, year out. But how much different will this Masters one look as opposed to the one that guys just came back from?
Did you go to the Masters?
Yeah, I went to the Masters a couple of years ago. And
how will this one look? I don't think it's going to look much different than the other ones, other than being a lot prettier. And just everybody's going to be much closer to, whereas the other other tournaments, normally teams are spread everywhere and so on, whereas here we're going to have everybody condensed in one hotel or 2 hotels and a bunch of events organized and so on. So that's going to be a very different dynamics, I think, for when this tournament comes around.
All right. Well, as it gets closer, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, talking about the rink where Yanner went, it was in Tampa, I think.
Yeah.
It's basically a hockey rink. I think the major feedback we've been receiving is looking at those shots from drone shots. Just saying, is this real? Even the rink is absolutely
it's a
spectacular.
big draw.
Yeah.
As
George said, the International Streetball Hockey Federation president, you guys have the most beautiful rink in the entire world, and it really shows off Bermuda as well. It's right on the edge of a cliff, right at Admiralty Park, and it couldn't be in a better spot to sell hockey to the world.
Right. So when can one expect? I know you guys are meeting today. So when can we see a rollout of the league, the local league schedule? I'm putting pressure on you now.
We're already busy, huh?
And the September tournament schedule.
Yeah, so I think September's tournament schedule should be pretty much done this week. I think we have finalized our teams, and the league will start probably soon after that, because maybe you'll be able to attend this year, but the draft night is probably one of the most attended and fun event of the league.
Okay.
So guys go up for bid, and you see your value or your friends, like
That's something you probably should come and attend at some point as well. It's actually a really good event. But to respond, I guess, if we say within the next 2 weeks, is it reasonable to think we'll have a draft of the schedule, the draft night organized, and the schedule for the tournament done?
Yeah.
So within 2 weeks we should have something over to you so that
Finalized.
we'll start planning your schedule.
Give me some notice on the draft night.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.